going on, gamers? Welcome back to Teku Gamer with your host, Mrdevildogs. And
Yo, I'm Roudy. What's going on, guys?
And today we have a very special, we got a very special guest host, Def the Kid. Why don't you go down and say something to the world, Def?
How's it going, gamers and fellow hardcore gamers?
Amen.
To our show.
Today on Eyelid Pop Talk, we're going to be talking about two very good games. Both games that are on the current gen, and they will definitely be coming to the next gen PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. And today we're going to be talking about the controversy between Call of Duty Ghost and Battlefield 4. There's a lot of controversy about which one is better, and we're going to be talking about that. So first off, I'd like to say before you guys go on to anything that Call of Duty Ghosts is the type of game, Modern Warfare period, this Call of Duty altogether has always been a type of game where you can pick up and you can play online no matter what feeling you are in. And that's just my opinion. In my opinion on Battlefield, the series, and Battlefield 4, is that the type of gameplay is not an arcade. It doesn't feel like an arcadey type of gameplay. It's the type of game that you have to, for me, I have to be in the mood to play because of the fact that the maps are so big, you feel what I'm saying? And the style of play running around is
feel that.
Yeah, it's like a draggy feel, you know what I mean? And yes, it's fun, and I love the game, but it's just something that I can't pick up every day. You know, Call of Duty has always been that game for me as a gamer, where no matter what mood I was in, happy, hungry, you know, high off of fucking, or got the munchies from smoking so much weed, I could just pick it up and play it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. So, I say let's get Def start talking about how he feels about Battlefield, since he's really a key Battlefield player. Yeah. So go ahead, go speak on that.
Well, we'll see. I have no issue picking up Call of Duty at any point in time, any mood that I'm in. Call of Duty is just that game that if you're good at any kind of shooting game, you can be good at Call of Duty. So it's a very easy and a very adaptable game to play.
Exactly.
Battlefield, however, is more challenging.
So what you're saying is Call of Duty. Sorry to cut you off. What you're saying is Call of Duty is the type of game that's a friendly, or how you say that word? Friendly, easy. You know what I mean? Where anybody can just pick user friendly. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, user friendly. Call of Duty is very user friendly. So it's not hard to be good. So if you're garbage in Call of Duty, it makes absolutely no sense, and it's kind of irritating when you get stuck in a team full of nothing but garbage people. You're the only good player, and you don't get any recognition because you have a completely garbage team. But Battlefield, it takes a lot more skill to play Battlefield, and that's why I like it. You have to worry about a lot more things. It's more realistic. Puts me in a position to where I have to feel as though I am realistically in a situation dealing with everything that's going on. Whether it be jets flying and shooting at you, a tank trying to kill you, some people riding up in an MTV or a Jeep, anybody coming in the air, snipers laying around that you really can't see. The maps are huge, so it's a lot of things going on. You got people in the back shooting mortars. It's a lot to deal with. And that kind of stuff.
For the inconvenience, but we're having some technical issues around this video right now. Def and Roudy. Okay, you're back. Where's Def at?
He's been talking this whole time.
Okay, keep talking. There you go. He's back on.
Okay. As I was saying, the challenge for Battlefield is more of a craving feeling for a hardcore gamer. So it takes a lot, but if you're a hardcore gamer and you claim yourself to be a passionate gamer, then playing Battlefield shouldn't be a problem. It's a lot more to deal with it, and you have to be in a certain mood. But for me, Battlefield is that game where I can pick up and I can be in any mood and it'll make me feel better.
Yeah, and that just comes down. That just comes down to
not
to
to
the
be
game.
on a super down tip. We know there's a lot of people out there who are just like Call of Duty's done for. You know, they really bring it down. They're like, okay, Call of Duty's for the complete noob or whatnot. I mean, but come on, Ghost so far has been amazing.
Absolutely,
I'm loving it to death. And this ain't even for the next gen yet. You know, the next consoles come out in like a couple of weeks, 1 week for PlayStation, and I'm feeling like this is just literally made for a next-gen console. I mean, the maps are bigger.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of camping in it, you know. They're kind of stretching out to where they're saying, okay, we see people want, you know, less camping and less shit that noobs can fucking do.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and on that note about the whole camping, camping in Call of Duty and shooter games are always going to be around because those type of players are always around. That's just the craving. That's just a feeling that a player gets enjoyment off of when he camps and gets a kill. That's always going to be around. Now, where it comes down for the actual developer to please the players that don't like campers is to do things like make a game mode where camping is not allowed. So Call of Duty Ghosts has a game mode. Yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts has a game mode called Crank, and in Crank, I believe if you stay in one spot, I think it's more than 30 seconds or 20 seconds. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment box, gamers, but if you stay in one spot for about 30, 20 seconds, I think you respawn automatically or you die, one of the two, but either way it prevents...
You blow up.
Yeah, so when you don't feel like playing all the other game modes with campers, you know, jump in the lobby with Cranked. And I must say for Infinity Ward, Modern Warfare 3, I feel like that was just a game that was pushed out before it was ready.
Yeah, that shit was good.
And it was definitely trash. I remember playing that game. I remember picking it up and playing that game for about an hour, and I've never played it again. And it was like a game that haunted me because I could have swore up and down that I got rid of a copy, and I don't know how I ended up with a second copy, but it was like a Chucky doll just haunting me, like a possessed dog, and it just haunted me. But I must say though, Modern Warfare, or not Modern Warfare, sorry, Call of Duty Ghosts is a step up from Infinity Ward. And I'm really pleased with everything they're doing, and even in the Xbox 360
I think it's just
version.
a step up for Call of Duty in
Period. In the whole series, yeah, it definitely sets the standard for next generation shooters, in my opinion. But that goes the same with Battlefield. I mean, I love Battlefield to death. I'm not going to pick one over the other, but it's just Call of Duty. I play more because...
I love Battlefield to death too, but I played it on the 360, and it just seems like it has lesser graphics than number 3, and it seems like they amped up a couple little teeny things.
Yeah.
And that's not worth $60 to me.
Yeah.
That's just not worth $60. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and pay for a game.
Once again, technical issues, bro.
What?
Anyway, when Roudy gets back, gamers, let us know how you feel about the topic, the whole Battlefield against Call of Duty series. Let us know in the comment box how you guys feel, which game is more enjoyable to you, and write that down in the comments. Bro, he glitched out, I guess. Can you hear him?
Me?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I've been listening to him this whole time.
Yeah, bro, this is obvious proof that, you know, that whole other time, it wasn't even me in the first place.
Well, anyway, we still recording, so continue what you were saying.
Shit, alright. What I was saying before is that, you know, basically, we buy Call of Duty every year all the time anyway, but we have two different companies to choose from. Okay, MW3 was a total flop. Black Ops 2, of course people were going to buy it because it's only the second installment, you know what I mean? And we already knew they were going to come out with something different with fucking Ghost, so, you know. They're kind of changing the pace up every time. I mean, not trying to just give us a little bit of different, but then change a couple of outline details, like, okay, where the scoreboard is, or, you know, change the mini-map or some crap like that. And some weapons, and give some more scopes that we already seen, like hybrid scopes in fucking MW3, you know?
After Kid, you have something to say?
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, the issue that I have with Call of Duty. See, Call of Duty used to be good to me. I loved Call of Duty. Call of Duty 4. I played Modern Warfare series for a long time because I loved the storyline. The online part, it was good. I loved the multiplayer. I loved getting online and killing minis. It made me feel good about myself sometimes. That's why I'm so good at it. But I like to play games for the storyline. And then eventually Call of Duty storyline just fell off and off and off. And Battlefield storyline has remained good every single time you played it.
Yeah. Okay. And with that being said,
I'll let you take this one.
Okay. Yeah. With that being said, you know, my opinion is Infinity Wars really fell off. I'd probably say Modern Warfare 2 was their last good story or decent story, because Modern Warfare 3 story wasn't really all that. It felt like it jumped, you know what I mean? It just jumped around too much for me. It really didn't make too much sense. But where they were aiming for, and how I feel,
hated the ending of that.
Yeah, the ending really sucked. But where they were aiming for was the online play. That's what they were worried about. I don't think they concentrated on the campaign mode for Modern Warfare 3 as they did
Even
in the past.
then, it was just a 2.5 MW,
Exactly.
MW2.
Exactly. And like I said, man, fucking Modern Warfare or just the Call of Duty series, no matter how bad it sucks, people are going to buy it just because it's really no other option out there as of now. There's really no other shooter out there in the gaming world that has that feel and texture as the Call of Duty Modern Warfare or Black Ops or Call of Duty series, period. There's no other game out there like it, so people are going to buy it no matter what. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's true. Even though the maps are bigger, the fucking texture and the way it still feels like Call of Duty, I mean, no one's going to take them from their throne anytime soon.
Exactly.
It's just that obvious.
Exactly. And honestly, it's not going to be, at the end of the day, I don't feel like it's going to be Battlefield over Call of Duty or Call of Duty over Battlefield at any time. They're just too much different types of shooters.
They're too different from each other.
Yeah, they're too different.
Too different from each other.
They gear towards, I think Battlefield gears towards one type of gamer, and that's that gamer that wants that free roaming, realistic type feel. And Call of Duty gears more towards, believe it or not, kids. I mean, us hardcore grown-ups, yeah, we still play it, but Call of Duty's, I feel like they've always geared towards the kid generation. That a normal little kid probably is not going to have as much fun in Battlefield as they will in Call of Duty, because my opinion is little ass kids, they love camping. When have you ever been able to camp in Battlefield? You can camp in Battlefield all day and get 2 kills at the end of the day. You know what I mean? After a 30-minute session, you probably might get 2 kills if you camp in that game. So that game's definitely not a game to camp.
That's mostly because you don't see anybody.
Exactly. The maps are just too
you run across your screen randomly, you're like, God damn.
Yeah, so.
Come back, please. Just.
And Call of Duty,
can I get a flood anywhere?
Yeah, in Call of Duty, you can camp in one spot and get the most kills, period. They're just 2 different types of games. And gamers, like I said, let us know how y'all feel in the comment box about this controversy.
I gotta admit, though, on Ghost, there's so many routes you can actually take. These campers are just not getting what they used to. Even when you know how you camp and change a spot, that shit's not even working.
Mm-hmm.
So. All right, the one key thing I like about Call of Duty over Battlefield is that the shit talking. The shit talking's major. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can hear people. You know what I mean? People talk shit in the lobbies all the time. It's the only game I know that you can hop in and automatically hear a "fuck you, bitch. I want to kill you. I hope you choke on your own dick and die. I hope you live longer than your bitch ass kids."
Yeah.
Instantly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's definitely more real.
That is so true. I mean, Battlefield is definitely not the game if you want to communicate. That's something that you have to organize a team and play with.
But even when you organize a team, it's a groups of 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when you organize a team, it's still groups of 4.
But here's the thing, though. Battlefield is a bit tricky, and a lot of people don't know. But if you have people set up in different squads, you can have everybody in one squad have a recon beacon. And if the recon unit is near their radio, and I'm near my radio, my squad can hear their squad.
Yeah, okay. That's cool and all, but still, there's no shit talking involved with that. That's just plain out self-group communication. There's no other team there saying, you know, fuck your kids. I want a nut in your bowl of cereal. You know what I mean?
I disagree. I've heard some pretty violent shit on Battlefield. I really have.
I've heard some pretty violent shit too, but that's mostly just people yelling at themselves, basically. They're not yelling at the other people. I mean, even when you go to a regular lobby after, people just sit there in dead silence.
I'll tell you one thing. Battlefield is the only game I've ever played where it got me actually involved in the game, and my PTSD actually kicked in, and motherfucker was screaming. You remember that, bro? When I was running around with the shotgun in Battlefield 3. Yeah, you actually feel engulfed in.
I do admit that if you're a Marine or any military at all, you will get flashbacks sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. And that just comes down to the realism of it.
Yeah, that's realism for Battlefield.
I was running down. I was playing a story mode, and I was running down, and all these mortars started going off, and I freaked out, turned the game off, and left the room and everything. I just couldn't do it anymore.
Here's a question.
I'm going to beat the campaign again.
Here's a question for you guys and the gamers. But first, let's tend to the gamers. Gamers out there in the comment box, let us know your best moment in either any Call of Duty game and Battlefield, whether it could be any game, it doesn't matter. Just let us know your best moment where you were with your friends and you just had an amazing, memorable moment that you talk about even to this day. We're going to start off with Dev the Kid. Let us know your most memorable moment in Call of Duty, any game, and Battlefield. What was your best moment, your most memorable moment?
Okay. My most memorable moment? I have so many good moments. I had a lot of shutdown games. I did a lot of things once I played Call of Duty. But I would have to say one of my most memorable moments was playing Black Ops 1. I was running around with lightweight, tactical mask. A lot of people was using that Nova gas crap. And the hacker. I mean, not hacker. I'm sorry.
Nova gas.
That's 10. Heat reload.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
With a 74U. And my buddy, my clan leader, cuts in front of me. When I was killing the clan. And somebody hit him with a sniper rifle and dropped instantly, and I threw a tomahawk right where my clan leader died, like right at his head. And tomahawk goes up, hits the crane on the ray, and comes down and hits the sniper in his head.
Okay.
That was my most memorable moment. Like, it was so fluke. Accident. It was an awesome kill. Like, I saved that, and I kept it for a while.
I'm gonna let you guys know my most memorable moment in a shooter. Period. This is from the Dreamcast, the PlayStation 2, all the way up until now. My most memorable moment was with Battlefield 3. It was me, Mrdevildogs, one of our other hosts for the show, Ruptor, and my bro here, Roudy, and we were playing Battlefield. It's when Battlefield 3 first came out, and I forget what map we was on, but it was one of those big ass maps. And I forget what game. I think we was playing Search and Destroy or Domination. It may have been Domination, but we just headed to the goal. Me, my bro, and Ruptor. And I remember just running and running and running. And I see my bros in front of me, and we're just running. It actually brought back memories. And all of a sudden, to the far distance, we see a tank rolling up. And everybody knows Battlefield has a lot of open land. So there's a lot of times where you're on the map running and there's no cover. So when you see something like a tank or a jet coming in for you, you know they're coming to kill you. You have no choice but to run. You can't shoot because you're gonna die. You want to live. And I remember my bro, one of our other hosts, Ruptor, was like, "Hey, there's a compound right there." So this compound's already tore up because it looks like it's been shot at by a couple of rounds with the tank. And we're fucking running. We're hauling ass. We're running and we're running. And you could just, as the closer the tank got. At first, we was like, okay, maybe it's going to pass us up. But the closer it got, okay, it's coming for us. We have to haul ass. And I remember just fucking hauling ass, and we run to this building. As soon as we hit the edge of the building, the tank fires. Boom! Fucking fires and blows up the whole side of the fucking building. Just luckily, it didn't take out neither one of us. We fucking took cover, and we proceeded to fight back with the tank. But that was the most memorable moment, because I just remember that round coming out and the fucking anticipation to live was there, and the round came out that damn tank and blew that damn building up, and there was smoke and dust everywhere. And it was like I couldn't see my bros. I could hear them, but I couldn't see them because there was just so much smoke and debris everywhere. And that was just, for something, that did something for me. That's why I will always love Battlefield as a game. There's just an experience from that game that you won't get from any other shooter. And you know, if you disagree, please let me know. But that's my opinion.
I totally agree. I have people that's like that when I play Battlefield. Like my squad for Battlefield, we're close. Like, we have no other choice but to be close. Like, we run around as a squad, we move as a unit. And when stuff, crazy things like that happen, it's like,
once again, hey, if you guys can hear me, you guys broke out. He broke out, yep.
All right. Well, I guess my most memorable moment would be Probably on Black Ops 1. Me and that darn freaking shoddy with the silencer. That thing getting in ground war like 50 kills and 0 deaths and just total raging. Dogs going out, just total anarchy on the field.
You'll be the guy that I'll target out the whole match. And I'll
All right, guys. Well, anyway, Tech Gamer here. We're going to have to wrap this video up. We're already over like 20 minutes. So, gamers, thank you guys for tuning in for an episode of Eyelid Pop. Once again, this is your host, Mrdevildogs, your host, Roudy, and our special host, Def the Kid. He will definitely be appearing in more of our segments, more than just Eyelid Pop Talk.
If anybody wants to attend my little camp session to be better at Call of Duty, they're more than welcome.
Absolutely. And once again, gamers, like I said, leave in the comment box what is your favorite game series as a shooter, the Call of Duty series or the Battlefield series, and let us know in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe if you like what you hear. Once again, everything that we say on this show here at Tech Gamers, just our team as gamers. And stay gamers, guys, and stay tuned.